The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best.
Terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Mbappe, Haaland receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos to Hazard. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Fires it in low. Kante gets it away. Haaland. Played out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Skriniar tries to clear. He slings it in. Saliba getting this one clear. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to pass it through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hazard gets into a good position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Hazard, big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he was quick to react. Goztepe, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's certainly onside here. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Hazard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Kaká powering forward here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Ball's gone out of play. And it goes cross-field. Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Decent progress down the left. Roberto Carlos. And that has been cleared. And he's picked it up out wide. shot! He would have been quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Busquets. That has been slung wide. Hazard. Played in by... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Incoming delivery. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Deftly out wide. Messi. Out for a throw. De Ligt. Roberto Carlos. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Goztepe really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Goztepe have reclaimed it. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Played into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Neymar has got himself a free kick. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's an excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his discipline.
Shot, surely! And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is charged for a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Busquets. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Neymar, looking for a run-up. Oh, that's a key interception. Goztepe do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kaká hurtling down that right flank. That's a little off target. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, can he get onto this? Look, Messi!
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Kane. It's Kane! And that would have won it.
Kane really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Davids goes short. Delivery from Mbappe. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Goztepe surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Applies the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And this is Stoichkov, and he's onside. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Stoichkov was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 10.
And it's been taken short.
Camisa 18. Camisa 14.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Camisa 11.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Camisa 7. Camisa
Whistle's
8.
gone, that's a foul.
Substituição em andamento.
Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Martinelli. Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. And a chance! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rijkaard. And it's Kane. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ronaldo looks to get on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Goztepe come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Davids. That's a good ball out wide. Shoots! Great defending, strong and determined. Chance! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt.
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping! Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Goes looking wide. Nicely spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. Saliba. And it's Neymar. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Kante with the clearance. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Here's the return pass. Great vision. Davids. Haaland. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Davids providing an outlet on that flank. He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Adams picks it up from the goal kick. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh no, what has happened here? Neymar.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Skriniar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Great, can he finish? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Lukaku. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Haaland. Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped cross. Nicked it back promptly. Badiashile. Now it's Lukaku. Saliba gets a foot in here. And it's Davids. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's had it taken off him. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar, can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Goztepe are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Hangs one in. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Incoming delivery. Now it's Mbappe.
Goztepe have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, good spread. Well read. And the danger is averted. Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got full. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's gone direct here. Now it's Messi. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That is a great pick out. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Davids spots it and intercepts. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And no, that was never going to make it. Ah, now can they counter?
Goztepe clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Davids. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Scholes, he's away! Big chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Gnabry.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gnabry. And that's played in low. An uncompromising chance. Shot at goal! It's a threatening ball. Played out towards the right wing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The shot! And that would have been some goal.
Davids certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Looking for options for movement. Davids. Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. And it's Musiala. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. He's free. Shapes to shoot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Goztepe really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...
Goztepe have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Goztepe cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Now it's David. He's got away. It's a threatening... He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. And it's Davids. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Casillas claims comfortably.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Neymar. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Quarter of an hour played. And they've got a throw. Goztepe, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He is through here. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spread it left. Now it's David, and he's managed to get free. David. Lovely feet. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. Tonali with the short one. And it's Hakimi. Takes a shot! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Lovely bit of skill. Swings it across. Rijkaard.
Goztepe really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Davids. Mbappe couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's David.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Adams going full tilt down the left. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Neymar. Can he get onto this? Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Davids plays it short. Oh, can he finish? Chance for a shot! Missed by a fraction.
Pretty robust defending.
Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Kimmich. Kante deals with that comfortably. Cafu. Great chance, surely! Corner number 4 coming up here. David! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Threads one in. He's had it taken off him. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 21. Viene sostituito con
So off we go once more.
19.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and
Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
really look sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Goztepe have their second corner now. Right card! Loose ball. Oh, this time surely! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Kimmich has created one goal already. Now it's David. Now it's Ribery. And that is a little undercooked.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Haaland. And it's Davids. Can he get it through? It's a promising position.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Davids. Neymar. Haaland. Your impression so far, Jim? And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Ball driven towards the far post.
Goztepe really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Tonali. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Tonali goes short. Ribery. And it's made its way to him. And that is masterful defending. Goztepe are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. Oh, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland. He shifted it to the flank. Goztepe, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Davids. Here's Haaland. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. "75 minutes played. Now it's David. Kante calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Sørloth.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! Kimmich. Ball is over the line.
Cambio di giocatori.
And it's Gnabry. Rafinha. That's a shade optimistic. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. He has found the way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Now it's Sørloth. And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
So what can they make of this? There's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Davids.
Ci saranno 3
Musiala.
minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Flashes it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Gnabry. Rafinha. Gnabry. Musiala. Hakimi. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the... Goztepe are utterly focused on their objective
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
single
welcome to
point
today's
and the
match.
job is done. Can they do it? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Goztepe come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Played out to the left flank.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Tries a measured ball. Azar. Musiala. It's Saka. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi. Rafinha. Eintracht Frankfurt have reclaimed it. It's a promising position. Saka. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Garnacho. Bullish header! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
Shoots!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, shooting chance! Saka. Azar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide, and that's aimed into the middle. Saliba getting this one clear. Rafinha, this is promising. And there's green grass, real chance! Rijkaard. Musiala. Now Mbappe. Threads one in. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And it's been shipped out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Kimmich. Tries to pass, and he shoots! Mbappe. Gabriel. Passing is crisp and sharp. To threat. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's had a shot! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Eintracht Frankfurt are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Garnacho. So what can they make of this? And that could set him on his way. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Kimmich. Crosses it in, he gets big!